the world. This is why I'm not a really big fan of sending out large groups. It's not a huge group, it's just that I have a lot of animals. I feel like they're wasting the season, you know? Just making sure that whatever I'm taking them off isn't more important. Like, cleaning dirt is not more important. Alright, also, somebody else around here not doing something can hit that. Make him all happy again, so this prick, once he comes out of there, maybe still feels alright. Like, he's excited to travel, but he fucking decided to go nuts about it. Alright, load that up. Like, they're making stuff. Go for it, Grim. They're making stuff like non-stop, which is great because I'm just adding more and more stuff in here to the caravan. If I had more people on the caravan run, I'd be able to like pick up more stuff quicker. There's Mark, finally out of it. Then Muffalo to exit. Holy shit, let's save it. Well, whoever's carrying whatever, Mark, you're not going that far yet. Take the pants with you while you're at it. Hey, we made another sculpture. Sweet. Yeah, of course something's fucking having revenge. Where can I put this? Maybe down here? Make them all happy about, like, having a pretty rec room? I'll do it. Okay, where are you? Okay, the one that I'm trying to tame. How's about you leave it alone? Just go in there. And it's only a little one. I was hoping that maybe if they left alone, they'd be alright. I have done stuff before where I've, like, literally picked these bastards up and taken them inside and stuff. I think it's quite funny because then they get trapped inside and I can keep trying to, like, tame them. Whale's going to take it down. I sort of want this one. So, I don't know. Are you going to let me click on something? Go for it, I guess. Nina, just stop. I can't even get a shot out on this thing. Do you mind moving back? Cool, great. You guys killed it. Good job. So much for that. One of these days we'll get a female to mate. Alright, we've got a few things out here. How's the caravan people going? Should have all of them. Look, Beniko's doing a much better job than you, Mark, for fuck's sake. You have one and she's got like 5. Dreadful. I've really got to hope that they can actually make it out with what they've got. Killing things and tanning hides. Nah, I peel the animals and then they get made into things. Generally how it goes. The only problem is that all of my pulling animals are fucking everywhere because somebody decided to have a mental break. So now we've got to waste time finding them to get out of this place. No. No, that's just not what's happening. I could tell you right now. I'll roll back. I know this was for like a few minutes ago at least. I'm gonna probably hit another couple of those psychic soothe things. There's not much I could do for the people that have been waiting for Mark to stop having a fucking tantrum. But I'm not having them drop all the fucking whole animals again. You can hit up a couple of these. Make it that they're overwhelmingly relaxed. So fucking relaxed, in fact, that like their moods aren't even like angry. I have enough of these. I might as well use them. Her mood's going up. Now, Beniko was the one that was having an issue, so I'm guessing she's probably recreational food starved. Stab, sleep, soaking wet, awful bedroom, sick, hungry. You sick. Ugh, of course you are. But you've got gear on you, so you're going. Alright, let's rip up the speed again. There's a fox. Oh yeah, how are these guys going? They might be ready to be, yeah, you are. You are too. You are. I'm about to get 4 prisoners by the look of it. Dodsworth has inspired creativity. That's fine. Let's hit save again because I'm not fixing that back up. Also, Rhino, you are not allowed in here. Let's just fix up. I forgot to take some animals out of places. Let's see, cats. So I was gonna say, I'm like, Rhino shouldn't be able to go inside, and I know I constricted the area. So you're supposed to be on Thrombo areas. You're unrestricted. You're Thrombos. You guys are small animals, and you guys are back to cats. There we go. Nice. That should keep it out of here. Should also get the cats to some food. Now, if I give them a hot minute, they might maybe be able to get out of here. While they're doing that, I might just set up some of these areas to be harvested. Viper's just recruited. Might as well wait a minute because all 4 of them is probably going to come on. So Comba's come along. Viper has. Just going to see if any of them are night owls. That's one thing I need to know. You're not. You're not. You're not. None of you are. Great. So we just got 4 people. And since I'm going to deal with that, hold up a second. All right. Oh, recreational stuff. Not too bad when I get like a block of people all at once. At least I can kind of like work on them. Some stuff's pretty easy. It's just when it starts going across. Okay, let's remove these off there. All right, what are you? You've got 9, and I'm thinking that's your highest skill. Handling and cooking are 5. Hunting's lower. You might keep that on 3. Extraction's kind of low. Smithing is really low. Alright. I don't really have much high priorities there. I can work on this person. I can buff them up. Did I not set their stuff this whole time? They've been sitting there like Wow, okay. I didn't realize I had ginseng from like a while back. Wow, okay. That would explain why ginseng was like doing such random shit. See, wardening is all low. What's your highest skill? Is it 6? Yeah, 6. Hunting and researching, I guess, for you. I guess you can do like some hauling and cleaning and stuff. The rest of it's pretty low. Not going to get much success on a 4, honestly. Very high handling, very high cooking. Yeah, okay, hunting. Instruction's kind of low. Growing's pretty good. Planting's pretty good. Okay, so that's kind of a good one. If I could get you some more planting skills, that would be mint. Let's take that up there. I don't want you to waste a lot of extra time. If you can do animals, hunting, cooking, or bloody plants, that's fantastic. Let's see, you don't have much either. So you got 10, 10. You're going to get both of these. 6, that's not bad. But there's no growing. Like, this person will probably be out doing winter harvesting stuff. Let's see, handling. Yeah, 10's pretty good. Cooking's not bad. Hunting's better. Art's better. Your research is pretty high up there. All right, well, it looks like research is going to starting to get done, and it looks like I'm going to actually have people doing gardening stuff throughout the year. What else was I going to do? Something to do with what they were doing. Oh yeah, they're going to need weapons. Also need to assign them. Always attack if you got the option to. No drugs. No drugs. Drugs. Nope. Nope. Alright, and I'll send them up to get a weapon. What do you take? Oh yeah, this thing too. You'll do either, so probably... You got careful shooter though, so maybe shooting. Get your gun. You got like a 4 for shooting, for God's sake, so I'm not expecting to send you out. That. Mark will get a gun. I think you're the one that can actually shoot kind of out of the group. I know, I don't want to give a masterwork to somebody that's that low. Take that. You're melee, 100%. So let's get you an okay melee thing. And you are shooting. Can't do self-healing. You could probably have a nicer gun. And you already have one. Now there's a couple of people that may have dropped their gun. I might as well just take the moment to just give them one. You don't have one. You're supposed to be forming a caravan though, so I don't really want to pull you in here. You don't. You're shooting. I don't want people that can do the shooting to have like really shitty guns. I do want them to like have some kind of level of distance to them. You also don't have a gun. A couple of people that I'm sending out, I kind of wish that they had weapons on them, but I'm not really going to get the chance to throw something on them. I'm just not going to pull the people that are caravanning all the way up in here. Just got to keep remembering to try to make sure people have weapons. Because if they don't, and I get attacked and half my base is capable but isn't armed, I'm fucked. It's too late once a group arrives. Alright, that should be that. Now I can just do a quick save over. Cool. Beniko's trying to get out. She's pretty much almost starving too, so I'm really running the gauntlet of getting her out of here. Jet and Franklin are down there. Rose and Beniko on their way down. Where's everybody else? Shizuka's there. I think they're trying to come down to the bottom here somewhere. There's Rose. Where's Mark? Mark's already down here. Good. Alright, let's save that again. Bring up both my saves, hey? I want them to potentially get out. Who needs treatment? Beniko does. And Gap does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Beniko's on the verge of this. Oh, there they go. Well, that was good. Let's make caravan. Save it. Alright, I wasn't expecting them to get out today, and honestly, I don't know if I'll have enough time to get around and get stuff. I'm trying. At least my prisoners are done. I will move all this shit soon. I just want to get a little bit more Inspired taming. Awesome. Have I got power up in here, actually? I do. I was wondering how I was going to like throw power around. Thinking what I actually need to do is take it in the corners too. So it needs to be able to reach most of the map. Franklin got inspired trade. Why am I already there? I was gonna say, I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm already up there. I don't want your walks. I might take your food, but I'll tell you what, let's get this out of here first. Maybe you'll like some of this stuff. You got about $1,000 on you too. This is going places. You don't take a lot of other stuff, but you do take some stuff. Let's get rid of the flak vest that's just asking for people to attack me. I don't want to buy anything that I don't need yet. Like food and stuff. Oh, these must be pricey. Very so. I only need about $10 something. I could part with that. There we go. Too much. Alright, well look, that's fine. You guys can keep moving on. They should skyrocket through this with the amount of animals that they have. Let me quickly have a look. Yeah, they're moving pretty fast. Save that. Yeah, see, I don't trust that they're going to bring out... Oh, shit. I don't trust that they're going to bring out the next alpha until, like, later this year, because, like, it's too much to hope that they could get off their ass after a year or so and bring it out. So I'm expecting, based on their release dates, being like October, November or something like that, when they like to formally release shit. I'm guessing they have like a personal schedule that like that kind of thing works for them. But yeah, I'm still trying to find the last book in 7 Days to Die. I'm hoping to find it before they release the next one. I'm thinking if I find it, I'm going to try to use all the explosives in my base to try to blow it up. Try to take it down. It won't take too much. I'll just have to attack the bottom parts. Why is my panther dying? Got an infection. Okay. I feel like somebody wasn't tending to it down here. Solar flares happening, so we've got no electricity. Shizuka's got inspired surgery. So the only problem with a solar flare is I'm pretty sure that takes out all my electricity, including turrets. This is when you need the batteries and stuff, but I don't have... This sort of got some, but I just don't have enough power coming off the other ones at the moment. They're getting some from, like, probably the... I'm gonna guess maybe these are pushing some through. Oh, yeah. It'd be interesting to see how that works, because I'm probably going to have to run it from my PC instead of hosting it as a server. So it's just not going to be readily available for everybody to access when I'm not actively playing it. So I'm not too sure how that's going to go. It's going to be difficult. Okay, let's grab that. Yeah, great. Okay, we got a guy called Panther. Psychically sensitive, quick sleeper, bisexual, animals crafting, and then we've got this guy who I couldn't like begin to have a chant his name, but Vexer should be fine. Chemical interest. It's a shame you've got that, because otherwise you'd be a great person otherwise and being a night owl and stuff. But I'm going to kill you and we'll see what happens to the other guy. Even if you survive, I'm not taking you. So let's see, what is this? Hey, Blessed. Panther. Let's get all these out. I don't want to uninstall. I don't want to take him with me. I just want to destroy him. What is it? You know about that. A week or so before the server up and running. It depends how much they change it, because the rat server may take longer than that. Did it take you a bit to realize that that was him? Because Yeah, I think it's like once a month we force Grim to change his name legally. Let's save this as a raid. How you been, Bless? Well, hopefully, hopefully you've been getting some fucking breaks with your work. Because like I've seen you in Moose's streams and stuff, and you sound like you're tired. Should be able to deal with these two. They're gonna try to like pin up on that wall as like shelter. That's not how it's gonna work. We could kill him. We could take this guy. Like I could zap him and take him. I'm not that worried. No breaks. Catch the streams. You can for a little bit. And he's trying to run. You guys gonna try to take him down or what? Look, half of you have guns, and 90% of the time you're bloodthirsty pricks. So what is this business of running after him? Who had the gun? You? Great, take him on. You guys just chill out, because you're not going to catch him. Yeah, the corpse is going to make a miracle shot. Fucking go Jet. He's going to get away, he's going to get away. Oh, wow, he didn't. Well, didn't really need to kill him that hard. Might stay with your name. I don't know, it's a hell of a fucking long name. Caravan won the battle. What was it? You're American, so I could do it instead of the characters. Lol. Yeah, I'm going to take out whatever's here. I'm going to try to take off with stuff. Because even flooring and stuff would be good. I need steel. Super sub Grimmy. Lol. I think, like, if we can think of a better name for him each month, he will change it. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, blessed. I'll be, changing a little bit of my streaming hours, so I will have one that's later at night. I'm looking at doing a, RimWorld stream in the evening instead of, having all of my days being early morning. That way more people can potentially, like, catch stuff. I want to actually make, yeah, my evening, so there's a chance, like, you know, people like yourself and whatever can maybe make some of them. Nominate the name. Isn't that what he's already got? Oh, you gotta change it by 1 year. Nah, his actual year or whatever is acceptable to have on the end of it. It's kind of like, it's semi the only tag that kind of actually gives him away, to be honest. Alright, let's have a look at moving these guys out, because I've got everything I want from them. Man, they did not make it far. Come on, I want you to reform. Keep moving. You're Mr. Leather. Oh god. You guys are getting into some weird territories. Take a steel. There's nothing else there. Let's see. There's crappy clothes. I'll take the bows. And I will take these blocks. I would like to take some, like, I don't know, sandstone and stuff, but I really need steel. I think that's the only way that you could do it, Grim. Without it, like, without people knowing who you are. It's like, yeah, okay, you remove Grim off there sometimes, but, like, most of the time it's like the 80, 86 that I've come to know is, like, if it's on the end of it, it's more likely you. Oh, man. I swear, today after when I finish stream, I'm going back to bed. I am so fucking tired. I know that's like, okay. But yeah, I don't have much energy today. You're already in bed. You never get out of bed. Let's see. Grasshopper has sent us a message. Apparently some tribes, people nearby camp have been raiding their caravans, and he would like us to destroy it. When I stop yawning. Eliminating all the enemies and turrets. So it's 13 tribes people. There's 13 tribespeople plus a turret. Let's see, what have you guys got? Masterwork. Masterwork. Those two are good. Uranium armors, basically just leave it in the bin. Triple rocket launcher, that's a sell. I wouldn't let my people have one of these things. Not to save my fucking camp life. And I don't need their goodwill. I'm close enough to being, like, good as is. By doing these quests, I kind of get that up anyway. I'm gonna take this. I know it's like... It actually looks like it's the most value, actually. Just strange. Alright, so there's a case of valuables and there's a camp out there that's got 13 people on it, so... Also, your digital yawns don't affect me quite as much as, like, seeing somebody yawn. It looks like I had just enough for this, and all these eggs. I think my panthers might be eating them. Eat the weak. Pretty much. Okay, so I've got a shit ton of fertile eggs and stuff, and I'm just going to let them be until all those other ones that are ruined by temperature have rotted. Spoils in 20 days. How is that refrigerated? Spring. Masterwork. Nitro has created a third duster. I know. You would do great on Grimm's colonies then if you support the cannibalism. You know, I was legit, funny story. Asora, keep your paws off the escape key. Come on, keep them off. So funny story. I went out and actually like socialized in the real world the other day. And I was at a party for somebody else, and this person, now I'm not religious in any sense, but this person is, and I understood that there would be several people that may or may not be religious at this particular event, and therefore to kind of like mind myself a little bit. So anyway, it turns out this lady came and like basically like sat up beside me, and she was like super talkative and stuff, and it took a little while to get out of her that she was obviously from his church, and I'm like, it's probably good to know. I didn't start talking about it too much, but I was briefly, because she was asking what I do and stuff, and I was explaining a little bit about streaming. I'm not too sure how much she understood, but I showed her a little brief clip of RimWorld, and she thought that that was pretty cool. She's like, oh, so you get to like build stuff, and she kind of referenced it to Minecraft, which I thought was a really good example of like having an understanding of the game for somebody that really didn't know games and stuff. And I'm like, that's pretty much the same kind of thing. It's like, so I was talking about something, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, at least you've got like heaps of stuff to like feed your people or something like that. I don't know. We got onto this topic and I said, oh, no, well, everybody plays the game differently. Like, for instance, my friend plays a cannibalism base. And I'd like realized after what I said that I'm talking to this like full on like some sort of like religion lady, and I'm talking here at this party about cannibalism, and I'm like, man, I don't get out very often. And she took it very well though. She took the whole conversation overall pretty well, and I'm kind of like sat there like, I'm surprised that she didn't leave. This was the biggest thing that got me, is she didn't leave. She actually continued to stay there. And usually when I say something that's like questionable, usually people either like leave discreetly straight away, because, you know, I'm so fucking used to that, or alternatively, they actively go into save my soul mode, which I don't really need. But like, she didn't do either. She just like genuinely continued to stay interested in the conversation. And I'm like, wow, this one's like really, really open-minded. Like, she's not bothered at all, which was really funny. And then like she was trying to understand what game her son was playing by comparison. And I'm like, yeah, no, he was playing Valorant. And I'm like, I've seen it. I don't play it, but I understand it. So yeah, that was my fun experience over the weekend. About introducing a religious woman to a conversation about cannibalism, and as part of like streaming as my job kind of thing. So yeah, I need to learn not to do that again. Accept that, move on. And talk about people. There's a difference between talking to people like you know, perhaps that know you, or like that's the thing. Like this person didn't know me, and on top of that, like I was probably effectively never going to meet her again. But her memory of me, if she talks to our mutual friend, is, oh yeah, I spoke to this chick about cannibalism and games and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll tell you what, there's something to make her remember me by. I think they've already moved to the next one, so that's pretty cool. They're moving pretty quick. I don't need a lot of components, but I still do need components, and I need all the steel I can get. I'm still trying to sell off this uranium. If I can manage it and I can move on with like light stuff, I'll do that. They've got fungus and stuff, which I might take. Just getting a little bit of like raw food to kick it off would be really good. Still too much on them. So let's take this down to about 700 or so. I don't know. I find that like I don't talk too much when I'm in person. The funniest thing is like for as much as I can like yap constantly here, like if I'm in person, I try not to talk a lot. Because I know that at some point I'm going to say something profoundly stupid. And it's just going to have the person just sit there like, either how do I get out of this situation, or judging me quite heavily. And it's just like, I couldn't care less on the internets. Honestly, I like the fact that I can be who I am. But like when I'm in front of somebody and I can see them actively judging me, it hurts a little bit. Let's get rid of this rat. It self-tamed itself.